So students, we were reading about the sedimentary rocks. Now we are going to read about the types of sedimentary rocks. Igneous and sedimentary rocks can change into metamorphic rock. See, we have read about igneous rocks also, we have read about sedimentary rocks also, and how these two rocks changes into metamorphic rock. Under a great heat and pressure, when these two rocks are being under the great heat and pressure, for example, clay changes into slate and limestone into marble. This is known as through this process, both the rocks can be changed into metamorphic. Rocks are very useful to us. The hard rock is used for making roads, houses and buildings. As you know, in this topic, we are going to read about the uses of rock. The hard rock is used for making roads, houses and buildings. You use stones for many games. For example, 7 stones, 2, 5 stones. Find out some more such games for asking your grandparents and parents, neighbors, etc. Students, as we know that rocks are very important to us. The Taj Mahal, 7 wonders of the world, is made up of white marbles. These are the stones only. The Red Fort are made up of red stone. And here in this diagram, on page number 9, rock cycle has been given. What does this diagram shows us? This diagram shows us that first there was a igneous rock, then when it's broke down into pieces, small granites pieces, it becomes sediment, and after that see sedimentary rock. This is the cycle. Igneous will move on to the sedimentary rock when it is broken into pieces through the rolling of rocks, and when it is solidifies on one piece through the water or the compressor, then it becomes sedimentary rock. And how the sedimentary rock through the great heat or pressure is being changed into metamorphic rock. And again this metamorphic rock is changes to magma. Through magma only, the lava when it was erupting, we were having the igneous rock, intrusive igneous rock and extrusive igneous rock. Changes to sediment. Sediment again changes to sedimentary rock, and sedimentary after with a high pressure of heat, great heat pressure, it again changes to metamorphic rock. So this is the rock cycle diagram. Students, you know that rocks are very important to us, very useful to us, whether it's making up of roads or houses or buildings. Everywhere we need a rock. So you can make a list of the uses of rocks by asking your grandparents, parents and neighbors. So let's start with the rock cycle. I've explained the rock cycle. Now we are doing the reading portion. This process is transfer to rock from another rock is known as the rock cycle. What is rock cycle? When the rocks changes from one rock to the another rock. The transformation of rock from one to another. Igneous rock changes to sediment to sedimentary rock, sedimentary to metamorphic to magma, and magma again to igneous rock. The rock is changing, transforming means the new rock is being formed. When it is being transferred, it forms a new rock. This cycle is known as the rock cycle. You have already learned from the molten magma cools, it solidifies, it becomes igneous rock. These igneous rocks are broken down into small particles that are transformed and deposited into sedimentary rock. When igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they changes into metamorphic. Metamorphic, which are still under the great heat. When metamorphic, again it is under the heat pressure, it becomes a magma. And then again the magma is molten down, okay, and cooled down. It's cooled down and solidifies, it becomes the igneous rock. So this is the rock cycle. Students, now we are on the last paragraph, page number 10. Rocks are made up of different minerals. Rock, as we know that, made up of different minerals, naturally occurring substances which have certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. Minerals have a physical properties also and chemical properties also. Minerals are very important to humankind. These minerals which are present in the rocks are very important for the humankind. Some are used as a fuel, for example coal, natural gas. These are the rocks coal, which minerals present in the rock which are used by the human being, coal, natural gas, petroleum. They are also used in industries, iron, aluminium, gold, uranium, etc., in medicine, in fertilizers. So these are the minerals which are used by the human being, which are present only in the rocks. This shows the importance of rocks in humankind, in human beings. Students, this complete your reading portion. Thank you.